In this video, we'll be taking a look at a lens that I'm very excited to try, the Minolta MC Rokkor-PG 50mm F1.4. It's considered to be one of the sharpest 50s in Minolta's lineup. Let's see if that's true. It surprised me that I was able to find this extremely popular lens at such a low price. I'm sure with enough research you can find one of your own for less. The build quality is tremendous, and it doesn't get much better than this. The focus ring is buttery smooth and has an evenly balanced resistance with hard stops on either end. I can already tell that this lens competes with even the far more expensive Leica R lenses in build quality. Minolta actually designed several lenses for Leica back in the day. This lens was first introduced in April 1973, using the same superior optical formula as Minolta's 58mm F1.2. It remained in production until 1977, before it was redesigned into a more compact lens called the Minolta MD Rokkor-X 50mm F1.4. In this review, we will be using the Fotasy Minolta MD to micro four thirds adapter, which can be found online for about $13. This lens can be easily attached and removed from this adapter, and most, if not all, Minolta MD adapters work with any Minolta lens with MD, MC, Rokkor, or Celtic in their names. Of all the low-budget primes I've tested so far, it appears to be the sharpest at f1.4. It's a little less contrasty, but remains sharp all over, unlike the Minolta MD Rokkor-X 50mm. Adding contrast during color correction can easily remedy this. Vignetting is noticeable at lower aperture settings, improving significantly with each stop. It's not as noticeable on crop sensors, but full-frame camera owners will notice this effect significantly at lower aperture settings. This issue doesn't seem to correct itself until you reach f2.8 and above. Typical for most Minolta lenses, flare resistance is nothing to write home about either. Veil flaring is a major issue which robs the image of contrast. Ghosting is also not hard to provoke, so make sure to find a decent lens hood or matte box if you plan to shoot a lot outdoors with this lens. Also, flaring appears hexagonal due to the 6 aperture blades. Bokeh on the MC Rokkor-PG is not the smoothest at the widest open aperture settings. It isn't bad, but a hexagonal shape is noticeable sometimes. Different backgrounds and lighting situations produce different results, so I wouldn't base your entire decision on this. Overall, this lens is extremely impressive when it comes to its build quality and overall sharpness. I'd argue that you would have a hard time finding any other lens that matches these two categories at the same price point. It was built at a much higher standard than even some of the most expensive lenses sold today. Click on the links provided to learn more about these lenses, and as always, feel free to subscribe and visit filmformat.com for more filmmaking reviews and tutorials from yours truly. Thanks for watching.